If you do just one thing this year, bank better in 2018. Get the Capitec credit card with a limit of up to 150,000 Rand. With personalized interest from 14.5% based on your credit profile and affordability. Bank better to live better with Capitec.
Big warning, do not get confused. You're not watching The Breakfast Show on SABC3. It's not Expresso Morning Show. Graham Richard joins us on the couch. And last week we saw the launch of the new season of Presenter Search on 3 with auditions being held in Port Elizabeth. Tonight, the focus shifts to the mother city, Cape Town, where aspiring TV presenters strut their stuff in front of the panel of judges in hope of becoming a superstar. Now, joining us today is Expresso's very own Graham Richards, who was a guest judge at the Cape Town auditions, to tell us a little bit more about what we can expect from tonight's episode. And I've heard that there are many a tear from laughter.
You know, I feel like in some way I might be going to hell because we had so much fun watching maybe the not so good auditions. And part of our job, and this is for you guys, the viewers, this is for your benefit, we've got to kind of create that entertainment value as well. So we fully recognize how brave everyone was that stepped up there. And I think we took so long to judge people because we felt we had to validate every person that came on there. But man, did we laugh, and I had to like chew my tongue, sit on my hands, and anyone who knows me, certainly my colleagues on Expresso, they know my face and they know when I'm holding something in. But it was just so much fun. Cape Town, I had high hopes, and they delivered, man. It really was good.
I mean, we're laughing about the funny moments. There are also some real incredible talent that came out of Cape Town. But before we get to some of your favorite moments and people on the actual show, let's go back to your first memories of television. I'll tell you why, because I think you've got a first-hand experience. We all do, of that first time you enter TV and how daunting it is.
You know, the funny thing is, I think I was kind of blissfully unaware at the age that I was. I was really young. I was still a teenager, and I went very much like this to an open call audition where there were queues of people at the SABC itself. It was for a program that was coming out called Sports Buzz, which was the reincantation of junior top sport. But Ursula Stapelfeld, Jason Roberts, some of the biggest names back then were on the show. And I just thought, I went with a mate and we were like, okay, well, let's give it a shot. I loved sport. And Ursula actually auditioned me for that. And the whole time she was trying to catch me out, obviously asking me questions or stating facts that were completely wrong about Jonty Rhodes playing rugby and all these things. And I just remember thinking,
this is crazy.
She is pretty weak for being a sportsman. She was obviously trying to catch me out, and I got that. And you know that was the last audition that I went to. I've been to tons of auditions for other things, for other presenter gigs, but in terms of my big TV breaks, that was my first and my last audition, which reinforces how important it is to get that first break.
Get that foot in the door.
Yeah, once you're there, and I look back now, I can't look at the first 4 or 5 years of my presenting. We've got all the sage advice to give people now, but honestly, I was awful. I was absolutely terrible.
I can preach to that as well. We know.
But I was Graham, and that's ultimately what these people, I think what really got me were people that came there not just to become famous, but who came there because they had a deeper calling, because they just couldn't be away from the camera. There were some cool stories.
People often come to those auditions, and I've seen it as well, because they want to be famous, and it's always the glitz, it's the glam. I want to be Instagram famous. But what are some of the realities that you've seen about this industry that those hopefuls need to know?
You know, I think having gone through a few life cycles like this, if you become too tied into that idea of being a presenter and on that show or on that channel, on that platform, that's a limited window, and we all want a career. You want to achieve something special with your career. You have an opportunity to touch people's lives, to really, in my case, just try and bring positivity and positive change into the world around me. And if you buy into that side of the industry, the fame, it comes and it goes. You've got to have a bit of gravitas, you've got to have something else going on, and you've got to have meaning behind what you're doing. But most importantly, you've got to be yourself. You've got to be authentic. When the chips are down and you would know when things are going wrong, it's live, it's hectic, it's crazy. All of that lovely window dressing disappears, and you are who you are.
Who you are. And listen, I think this is why it was so good to have you as a judge on this panel, particularly in Cape Town, because a lot of these people came with those love and the design. If you can see that, you'll create some amazing talent. So thanks for judging, and I'm looking forward to seeing what this guy has, like his facial expressions on the auditions tonight.
It's a funny show. Woo! It's a funny show you must watch tonight.
And talented, I hear as well. So here's a quick sneak peek of what you can expect from Presenter Search on 3 tonight, SABC3 at 7:30.
Presenter Search on 3 is finally here. Join us in Cape Town when we show you the good, the ridiculous, and the real contenders to be the next face of SABC3.
Hello, South Africa.
Would you want to see me on your TV?
When you present, you have to be passionate about it.
That's the language speaking right now, right?
Come join the music, come dance with me. I just want to dance.
That's this Thursday night at 7:30 on SABC3. The stage is yours.
If you do just one thing this year, bank better in 2018 with Capitec.
It seems Cape Town is really not short of interesting characters, so make sure you check out what the Mother City has to offer in tonight's episode. Coming up, we've got a live performance by Cindy Nene. Stay right there, don't go away.